Football did not drift towards a £200 million transfer. It jumped. Neymar cost Paris Saint-Germain €222 million, roughly £200 million. Almost a decade later, no one has gone past it. So this is not just a story about expensive players. It is a story about the moments when football decided the old number no longer mattered. Rewind to 1990. Roberto Baggio moves from Fiorentina to Juventus for £8 million, and the modern staircase begins. 2 years later, Italy pushes the line quickly. Papin to Milan for 10, Vialli to Juventus for around 12, Lentini to Milan for 13. The Premier League is the financial giant now. But at the start of this story, the world record ceiling is being pushed by Italy. Then England enters. Alan Shearer leaves Blackburn for Newcastle. £15 million. The Premier League has arrived in the world record conversation, but it does not keep control of it. The next step is Ronaldo. Barcelona to Inter, 1997, £19.5 million. Then Denilson goes from Sao Paulo to Real Betis for £21.5 million. This is where the record starts to feel global. Brazil, Spain, Italy, England. The number is no longer local, it is a signal. Then Italy comes back hard. Christian Vieri moves from Lazio to Inter for around £32 million. Hernan Crespo goes from Parma to Lazio for 35.5. And then the transfer market becomes theatre. Luis Figo leaves Barcelona for Real Madrid, around £37 million. But the number is only part of the story. This is the move that turns the record fee into a public event. Rivalry, politics, identity. A player crossing the line between Barcelona and Real Madrid. 1 year later, Madrid go bigger again. Zinedine Zidane moves from Juventus to Real Madrid for £46.6 million. And then the staircase stops. Across Europe, the broadcast rights bubble starts to crack. ITV Digital in England, Kirk in Germany. The biggest bets suddenly look less certain. For 8 years, no one dares. The clock just runs. 1 year, 2, 3, 8. Then Madrid come back. First Kaká, Milan to Real Madrid, £56 million. Zidane's hold is finally over, but it lasts only weeks. Cristiano Ronaldo leaves Manchester United for Real Madrid, £80 million. Kaká breaks the hold. Ronaldo shatters it. The record has moved by more than £20 million in the same summer. After that, the steps get smaller again, but the politics around the numbers get louder. Then Gareth Bale joins Real Madrid. Madrid publicly framed the fee below Cristiano Ronaldo's record. Years later, leaked documents told a different story. Around €100 million, more than Ronaldo. That mattered because Ronaldo was the player Madrid had built the club around. Then Paul Pogba returns to Manchester United. Juventus confirmed €105 million, with possible add-ons kept out of the chart. At that point, the record is already absurd. Then Neymar arrives. By now, spending controls are supposed to exist, but PSG are backed by Qatari ownership, and instead of negotiating a normal fee, they pay the release clause in full. €222 million, more than double the previous world record. The old chart cannot hold the number anymore. The axis has to move. That is the moment the money race breaks scale. And the strange thing is this: football kept getting richer. Transfer windows kept getting louder. The Premier League became the league with the deepest spending power. But the world record still sits with Neymar. The market has roughly £200 million. Not because football stopped wanting stars, Because breaking that record now means explaining it to everyone. The fans, the league, the regulators, and eventually the spreadsheet. Somewhere, a finance director probably asked for a stronger coffee. So the beautiful number is not just the price of one player. It is the moment football found out how high it was willing to go. Next time, we ask the harder question. When football spends like this, what does it actually buy?